Previously on Judging Amy.
There was a drive-by shooting. Is Graciela okay? She's been arrested.
Judge Gray!
Graciela!
I didn't do nothing, man. You gotta help me.
Teenagers who commit crimes are criminals. When we send them to juvenile court and slap them on the wrist for shooting an innocent child, we are creating monsters.
She's not a monster.
This girl is who she is. It's too late to change that.
It's never too late. She just needs somebody to get up there and fight for her. Give juvenile court a chance. Let us punish this 15-year-old girl in an appropriate and acceptable manner.
Therefore, I find Graciela Reyes ineligible for transfer to juvenile. Her case will remain in this court for trial, that date to be set henceforth.
Judge Gray, heading out so soon?
No, I was just, admiring all the coats.
You know, the bench bar dinner is perhaps the single most important event of the year in our little courthouse community.
I couldn't agree more. I'll go mingle.
Busted?
Totally.
I don't know why you hate these things so much.
Oh, it's your first time. The novelty wears off.
Oh, please. We're in Donna country. Tasty food, good wine, handsome men.
Not hungry, not thirsty, and not interested.
Oh, somebody is. Guy checking you out, 6 o'clock.
Oh.
Cute, young.
Donna, I couldn't care less.
Judge Gray, I'm Marty Levine.
Hi, this is Donna Kozlowski.
I was just going.
You were amazing at the Graciela Reyes hearing. All that fire, calling the judge by his first name, was good stuff.
What were you doing there?
I was observing.
You're a law student?
No, I'm out of school, not practicing. I consult. But you've hitched your wagon to the right case. And Graciela Reyes is a pretty powerful symbol.
She's not a symbol to me.
She certainly is to the prosecutors. Or rather, target would probably be the more apt term. I mean, you've heard about their mandate, right?
About their agenda.
State's attorney says lock up kids. What's a guy like Jackson White going to do? Go against his boss?
No. I would not expect that of Jackson White.
You guys don't like each other, do you? Be honest.
I can't wait to hear the answer to this one.
Attorney Wyatt.
Let me guess. We're talking about Graciela Reyes. Is Judge Gray still playing her violin for the gang girl?
Judge Gray believes prosecutors have an agenda.
An agenda for a safe society.
Oh, please.
The juvenile justice system is a complete failure. The public wants to see these predators put in jail.
Graciela's not a predator. She is a young girl who's had a tough life and was fighting her way out of it. But do you care about that? No. All you care about is the perception that you are tough on crime. You know, you and the state's attorney's office are destroying the lives of children. Children! For political gain. You make me sick!
Mr. Wyatt?
No comment.
That was so hot.
I'd like to welcome you all to the annual Bench Bar Association dinner. I appreciate you all being here tonight.
Judge Gray, I was alphabetizing your phone messages.
That many messages already?
You've been having quite a morning, haven't you?
You're referring to my car breaking down 3 blocks from my house, having to wait for my mom to come and pick me up, or the lecture on proper car maintenance on the ride over.
The article in the Examiner. Judge Gray slams prosecutors.
What?
Sounds like you finally found a way to spice up the bench bar dinners.
Oh, no. The state's attorney's office is destroying the lives of children for political gain. You make me sick. I can't believe I said that out loud.
We start in 5.
morning.
Hello.
Maxine.
I'm late, I know. Amy's car died, and I had to drop her off at the courthouse.
Yeah, Lena Reynolds is late for her visitation, and the kid's foster mom had to leave for work. No, honey, don't draw on that.
Where's my mom? I want my mom.
Ricky?
I want to go home.
Ricky, settle down.
And this one keeps drawing hearts on all my paperwork.
Oh, well, this is a side of you that we normally don't see. Pitching in, making yourself useful.
I am always useful. So when is a MOM coming?
Hello. I'm 9. I can SPEL.
She will be here in just an MINUTE, and now that I am here, you needn't bother.
It wasn't a bother.
Mommy! Mom!
Elise, hi, Ricky. I'm so sorry I'm late, Mrs. Gray, but I promise you, it was for a good reason. Mommy got us an apartment.
Really?
Lena, that is great news.
Can we live with you again, Mommy?
I hope so.
Can I have my own room?
Oh, sweetie, no. It's a 1-bedroom. So we're all going to have to share for a little while, okay?
So 1 bedroom for all 3 of you?
Well, I've been on the Section 8 waiting list for a year. A 1-bedroom just came open. It's better than nothing, right? It's not a problem, is it?
Would you excuse us for just a moment? Sean, I know the law requires separate bedrooms, but this is a special circumstance. She was living in a car, Sean. They'll have a place now.
You don't have to convince me. Convince the judge.
And I will do just that.
Good morning, everyone. Hope I didn't hold anyone up. Oh, Steve Velarde. Back in my court on assault charges. Mr. Dominicus, Miss Frank, good to see you both.
Your Honor, we'd like to file a motion for a postponement of this case.
Excuse me?
Your Honor, the state is requesting a continuance.
On what grounds?
Yes. A material witness is unavailable.
All right. Request approved. Next case.
Good morning, Thomas. Where are we in the countdown?
Bus leaves for basic day after tomorrow.
How far you have come, my dear.
Long way from selling dime bags outside Jake's liquor store, huh?
I would say so. And now you are off into the wild blue yonder.
Oh, that's the Air Force.
Well, what do they say in the Coast Guard? The anchor's away?
I gotta think that's something they'll teach me in between push-ups.
Oh, Thomas McNabb. Today's the first day of the rest of your life. Are you nervous?
Not really.
Not at all. I would be.
Donna, the young man is not nervous.
Good. You shouldn't be. You've repaid your debt to society and now have answered the highest call to duty, protecting our coastlines. Both I and Mrs. Gray salute you. And now comes the fun. Judge Gray will read off a list of your accomplishments, sign a piece of paper, and you're off into the wild blue yonder. Come on, we're up.
Okay, we are here to discharge Thomas McNabb from probation. Appearances?
Donna Kozlowski for Thomas McNabb.
Doug Clifford for the state. Your Honor, we'd like to file a motion for immediate transfer.
Excuse me?
Your Honor, considering your prior relationship with Ms. Kozlowski, as well as your mother's involvement in the case...
I've heard many cases involving Miss Kozlowski as well as Mrs. Gray.
Nevertheless, Your Honor, I am requesting this case be transferred.
Request approved. Case to be held over for reassignment. Next case.
What just happened?
Your case just got transferred.
So I don't want to go out the way.
I don't know. Hold on. Hey there, Chuckles. I want a word with you.
Let's discuss it outside.
Can't help but notice a pattern here.
You can always deny the request.
Well, if he's going to make an issue of it, I don't want to hand him grounds for an appeal. Besides, if this keeps up, we'll be done in a half an hour. Unless there's a line of prosecutors in the hallway awaiting transfers.
There is.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like a week's worth of cases out there.
They're papering me. They're papering me.
He only needs Judge Gray to sign one piece of paper.
I'm sorry, it's not my choice. It's a mandate from the state's attorney's office.
What, against Judge Gray?
We were told to transfer all of our cases out of her court.
What about my client? He didn't do anything wrong.
It's not about him. I'm sorry.
They're papering me.
They wouldn't do that. You're too popular.
Not lately.
I think you're jumping to conclusions.
Come on. A postponement, a BS transfer. You do the math.
Your Honor?
I'm conferring with my CSO.
Well, if you're discussing this case, I might be able to save you some trouble. I've just filed a motion for an immediate transfer.
Okay, that's it. My chambers now. Payback.
I'm sorry?
That article.
To which article would you
Cut
be
the
referring,
crap.
Your Honor?
Stop papering me.
The state has a right to request a transfer without
Oh,
showing...
no one expects every prosecutor to take advantage of that at the same time. You're going to use that article to argue that I am prejudiced against all prosecutors.
Well, it's been my experience that a public mistake can often be rectified by a public apology.
Oh, really? Okay. How about this? I'm so sorry that you're destroying the juvenile justice system.
Can't say that that's going to cut it. And unfortunately, until this situation is resolved, all of the state's attorneys will be compelled to transfer their cases.
You really think that threatening a judge is your smartest course of action right now?
I'm merely calling to Your Honor's attention that paperings have a way of developing their own momentum.
Mr. Wyatt, Jackson, before we say anything that we might regret, let's think about what we're doing. Yes, maybe I lost my head the other night. Maybe you lost yours just now. Let us let bygones be bygones and put this whole thing behind us.
We would like to, Amy, as soon as we have an apology in writing.
Yeah. You can have your transfer, but you can shove your apology. You think that's funny?
Just predictable.
Get out. You want a war? You've got one. Your request for transfer is accepted.
Whoa. Are they allowed to be in here?
Well, since we're not actually hearing cases, privacy's not an issue. So they might as well be in here, clogging up the entire hallway. Okay, you know what? I'm taking 5 minutes. They can wait.
Is it foolishly optimistic to hope the papering ends before lunch? Hey, an army marches on its stomach.
It'll be over when Judge Gray gives in. I think weeks, not days.
Well, Judge Hicks said she wouldn't take any more of our cases. What are we supposed to do?
Find another judge.
Yeah, we're running out of judges.
That's the idea. They want to back up the whole courthouse, put pressure on the judge they're targeting.
So this has happened before?
Only once since I've been here.
When did it end?
When that judge resigned.
Thomas, they still haven't gotten to you?
They keep telling me they will.
My boss says if I take another day off, I'm fired.
Well, I can't hold this backlog.
If I don't get on that bus tomorrow, I'm AWOL from the Coast Guard.
I can put in a call to your recruiting officer.
No. I don't want to mess this up. They're going to think I'm a problem.
Thomas,
Are we ready?
they're not going to be able to get to your case today.
What?
I'm sorry, Thomas. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe? Got no time for maybe.
What is going on in there?
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Thank you very much. Judge Gray, I think we need to break for lunch.
Not now, Holbrook.
I understand, Judge Gray, but all the other judges are at lunch. And they're in your chambers.
Judge Gray, you must make this stop.
Talk to the prosecutor's office.
We're talking to you. This has gone on long enough.
You know this is what they want, to divide us.
I've got a stack of files on my desk that could stop a herd of buffalo.
It's not my choice. If you want to complain...
Judge Gray, until this is resolved, I'm not assigning you any more cases, so put an end to it. I don't care how. Deal, grovel, apologize, but end it.
Okay. No more cases transferred to your dockets.
Good. You know what they say about pride? It goeth before the fall.
It goeth before the fall.
Stop that. So, you're going to take the high road?
Meaning what?
Apologize.
That's not the high road. Look, these judges want this out of their hair. It's gone. State against Pat Cashman. Appearances?
Your Honor, we'd like to file a motion for immediate transfer.
Of course, Counselor. Well, let's see. Due to the backlog of cases in this courthouse, we're going to have to be a little creative about where we reassign the case. So, how about somewhere out of our district? Why don't we send it to Torrington?
Judge Gray, Torrington is almost 30 miles from here.
Really? I hope that isn't too inconvenient for you, Counselor. Of course, if you like, I could hear the case right now.
No, Your Honor. Torrington is fine.
Mr. Van Exel will make all the arrangements. Mr. Van Exel?
Of course, Your Honor.
Good. Motion to transfer approved. Next case.
And you've been sober for how long, Lena?
22 months and 4 days.
Judge Hewson, I think Lena's demonstrated that she's committed to sobriety and prepared for the responsibility of taking care of her 2 children.
Miss Reynolds, I understand you have secured proper housing.
Yes, sir.
A 1-bedroom apartment to be shared by an adult, 1 boy and 1 girl.
Your Honor, faxing Gray DCF. I have inspected the apartment, and while it is cozy, it is absolutely sufficient. Miss Reynolds has come a long way since living on the street. She's completed an alcohol rehabilitation program. She's holding down a full-time job. She's done everything that we've asked her.
Except secure proper housing.
Your Honor.
The state of Connecticut defines a bedroom as a discreet, private space. Prepubescent children of the opposite sex should have some semblance of privacy, don't you think?
I think these children would be best served by being with their mother.
And they will be, when Miss Reynolds has met the terms for reunification. Now, let's try again in, well, at this rate, it's going to be sometime in the summer.
Your Honor, does the state really find it preferable to keep these children from their mother based on a narrow definition? Judge Hewson, you've overlooked this before. Surely we can find some creative solution.
Mrs. Gray, the court is experiencing a tremendous backlog of cases being transferred out of a certain judge's court. We don't have time for creative solutions. Next case.
This is not about us.
Man, that was so rad. Totally sticking it to the man.
She is the man.
But then, who were we just sticking it to?
My point exactly.
Hey, Tubers?
Forget it.
It's all right. The robe's off. You say what you want to say.
You know what I think.
Should I go?
No. You think I'm wrong?
I do.
You think I shouldn't have said those things to the prosecutors?
I do.
And you think I shouldn't be helping Graciela? I mean, that's what this is really about.
She could have made a different choice.
Not to be poor?
Not to get in the car with her cousin, the gangbanger. I mean, what did she think? This was the one time she wasn't going to have a gun with her?
I should go.
She's worth saving, Bruce.
Ooh, I almost forgot. You got a call before somebody named Marty Levine?
Who is Marty Levine? Oh, he's the guy that started this whole thing. Got me all riled up about Graciella's case just so we could get a quote.
You want his number?
No. I want his address. I'm going to be gone for about an hour. In the meantime, can you guys find homes for all these cases as far away as possible?
Not you.
Judge Gray. What a pleasant surprise.
You screwed me with your article.
That's not my article. I'm not a reporter.
Oh, really? There just happened to be a photographer there and someone to quote me word for word?
Yes. Let's talk in my office.
Mahoney?
Call him back. And hold all calls while I'm in with Judge Gray. Please.
Have a seat. What? You manipulated me into getting that quote? Why? So you could ruin my career? What kind of a person are you?
Okay, I am a political strategist. I get legislation passed, I get candidates elected, and I can assure you I'm not trying to ruin your career. In fact, I'd like to help you start a new one.
Really? And what would that be?
How does Senator Gray sound?
You want me to run for the United States Senate? Are you insane? I don't even know where to start.
I'm sorry about the way I went about getting that quote. It was an unfortunate necessity. I couldn't count on your being improper enough to make a statement, and the public needs to know what's going on in our court.
Well, that's not how I do things.
But aren't you glad it's finally off your chest? That guy Wyatt's a tool.
That's not the point.
The point is this. You can do great things in high places, and I'm the guy that can get you there.
I'm a juvenile court judge. I don't care about taxes or foreign affairs or pork barrel spending.
I've been following your career for some time now. Young, you're smart, eloquent on the issues important to you, easy on the eyes. You'd make a killer candidate. Trust me, I've seen my share of pretenders.
Yeah, what do you know? You're like 12.
I'm 32.
Oh, yeah. You're one of those kids that read The Art of War while the other kids read Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, you're quick on your feet, I'm telling you.
What? What? What are you telling me?
Whatever you don't know, I can teach you.
Look, this is, it's flattering and creepy and all, but I like my job. I don't know anything about you. I don't really understand what you do.
Have you ever heard of the Juvenile Law Alliance?
No.
Exactly. They're having trouble getting notice, so they hired me. I make sure their agenda gets attention. They want a bill pushed through Congress. They want a bill killed before a vote. I can do that, too.
Right, you're a hired gun.
I'm a sniper, yes. And this is one of those rare occasions when I get to put the bad guys in my crosshairs. So, next, you're going to ask me what this has to do with you becoming a senator. That's phase 2 of the plan. I'll get to that.
It's happening.
An hour late. Right on time. Come on.
There's a bill, H.R. 109, about to pass the House.
You know, as much as that sounds like a hoot.
I'm guessing you don't know what H.R. 109 is about? That's okay. Nobody's heard of it, really, except for the guy that introduced it to us, because we get paid to follow this kind of thing.
You guys must be really fun at parties.
You have no idea.
H.R. 109 is a bill putting $2.5 billion into the construction of new prisons.
That sounds great. Listen, I don't know really what I thought I was going to accomplish by coming down here. I guess I just needed to vent on someone, and you seemed like the right person. But I am going to get back to work.
Okay, well, here's a copy of what it proposes. Take it with you. And don't forget to read the rider to the bill. That's where they always hide the best stuff.
Will do.
Mr. Brady, yay. Mr. Brady votes yay. Ms. Zion.
This allows for juveniles being tried in federal court to be incarcerated with adults.
Yes.
To viewers just coming in from Washington.
Establish mandatory prosecution as adults for 13-year-olds who are alleged to have committed serious violent felonies or serious drug offenses.
Keep reading.
And establishes prosecutorial discretion unreviewable by a judge to try as adults 12-year-olds and older who have committed such offenses. Well, if it's happening on the federal level, it'll be the state level next. Why didn't I know about this?
They attached it at the last second. Most senators don't even read the entire thing.
This bill is the beginning of the end of the juvenile justice system as we know it.
And it's about to pass the House of Representatives.
We continue with roll call for House of Representatives 109, the Prison Construction Bill.
I have noted the gentleman's question in the record, and we will resume as planned. Mr. Sachs? Yay. Mr. Sachs votes yay. Mr. Pappas? Yay. Mr. Pappas votes yay. Mrs. Sample. Yay. Mrs. Sample votes yay.
20. 15, that's my best offer. Great. Okay, now hold on, I have to ask. Hey, Waterbury needs a ringer for their b-ball team next Tuesday.
Please hold. Waterbury? Look, I got a kid. You do it.
They don't want me. Come on, they're taking 15 cases.
Fine, Tuesday. Look, but I'm a half-assed on defense. Hello. Yeah.
Done. I'll have those cases over to you today. Super. Hey, and listen, if I were you, I'd take a little side action on this one, because my man's a demon on defense.
Hey, well, first of all, congratulations. I just got married. Oh, well, hey.
Another satisfied customer.
So what happens next?
The bill will go to the Senate.
There's no way it's going to pass.
Well, it could. Did you see the last election? I mean, you said it yourself. Everyone wants to be perceived as being tough on crime. If this passes at the federal level, it's going to pass at the states, too, unless we fight it now. Oh, if the juvenile justice system only had a face, a voice, someone articulate, fiery.
I'm not a politician.
That's why you're perfect. A well-respected judge trying to change the system from within. Hardened prosecutors use an obscure legal loophole to force her from the bench. Her only option is to change the system through the law. Ms. Gray goes to Washington. Look, I've got goosebumps.
It's not a story. It's my life.
The law is theater, and the best story wins. But that's why you need to leave the bench first. It gives the story a dramatic arc. I understand. I'm throwing a lot at you all at once, but there's an opportunity here that we can't let go of. Right now, you're not in control of anything. The prosecutors are, but when you resign and the press catches wind of this tale of judicial martyrdom...
I'm not quitting the bench. Not for them. Certainly not for you.
What about for the children? And who else is going to speak for the kids who come through your court every day?
You are unbelievable.
Thank you. Now, you can go to the Hill. You're going to have a national platform to speak from. That's going to raise your profile with the voters of Connecticut. And when we defeat this bill, we take the fight to the next level as senator, with my help.
I prefer to fight in my own way.
Well, a couple more months of that, and the law is going to take away whatever power you have left.
Can we get a different judge?
It doesn't actually work like that, Lena.
This is the stupidest thing I ever heard of.
Spend one day on this job and you will hear 10 things by noon to surpass it. But we haven't lost yet. There must be a loophole, something that a reasonable person would consider a bedroom that does not necessarily fit the stated definition.
A loft. My dorm room at Notre Dame, it was this old Victorian building with really small rooms and high ceilings. So the first week of school, everyone would build a loft with their roommate. It was a rite of passage.
Sean, that is absolutely...
Brilliant.
I was going to say inspired.
I'll take it.
And you can build one.
Yes?
I'm going to see if I can catch Judge Houston before his day ends. Lena, hold a good thought. Sean, you are my hero.
It's all part of the job.
Man. What are you smiling about?
I was able to convince Judge Houston that a loft is a discrete space and could be considered a separate bedroom. So the day started off badly, but it ended well. I'm happy. You?
My day started out badly and ended up strangely. But I'll tell you about it in the car.
Oh, Mrs. Gray.
Hey, Donna.
Have you seen or heard from Thomas McNabb?
I have not. Is something wrong?
I haven't been able to reach him since he stormed out of here. If he's not on a bus to Cape May tomorrow, he'll be AWOL from the Coast Guard on his first day.
Not to mention he is still officially on probation.
So even just breaking curfew will get him put in detention.
We have to find him.
Let's go.
Wait, who's going to drive me home? I'm sorry. It's just been a really long day for me.
Oh, really? Because up until now, I thought it had been a long day for me. I'm fighting with my coworkers, driving to courthouses all over Connecticut, getting yelled at by my clients. But it's not their fault, because it's been a long day for them, too. Waiting around the courthouse, parents who can't see their kids who can't move on with their lives, families caught in limbo.
Why are you making it sound like it's all my fault?
I'll be in the hall.
What was that?
It has been a very long day. And questioning an angry Donna will only make it longer. Let's all get in the damn car.
No, you had to be right. I'm sorry. I don't mean to keep rambling like this. Do you have anything you want to say?
You're doing fine, Donna.
Thank you. And another thing. You know, every single one of those files that is getting transferred is somebody's life. A real person, not some idea, not some principle.
Where are we going?
Sweetheart, Donna is talking.
By playing this petty game with the prosecutors, it's those people that are getting hurt.
This corner is the murder capital of Hartford. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's on all the brochures. Seriously, Ma, this does not look safe.
Exactly. Thomas McNabb is out here somewhere, and he's not at home, which means he's doing something he should not be doing. He's in danger of destroying his whole life, and we have to find him.
Okay. If I promise not to complain, will you two stop hating me? Because I really don't think I could take two more people hating me right now.
No one hates you, dear.
Bruce hates me. The lawyers hate me on both sides. The judges. The only one I have left is Holbrook, and he's only out for a Danish.
Before my heart attack, my first one, I was fighting with everybody. The whole world was against me, it seemed. After my heart attack, the second one, I realized how much of that was me. You never win when you pick on the whole world. No wisdom in that.
Well, I guess I really am in the wrong line of work then.
Are you actually going to quit over this?
They took away my court, Ma.
It's not your court, dear. It's Connecticut's court. You just work there. At least you used to.
Thomas McNabb?
That's all you, dog.
You have us worried sick.
What are you doing here?
Taking you home. You will not throw your life away.
It's already gone.
Look, if we get you home in the next half hour, you'll not have broken your curfew. In the morning, I'll talk to your recruiter. Don't give up, Thomas. We can fix this.
It ain't up to you. I need a judge to sign my papers so I can go. Are you a judge?
No. But she is.
Donna.
What, you gonna sign my paper now?
No, not now. Not on the street.
So what good are you?
Show some respect. You're angry. I understand that.
You don't know how I feel.
I don't particularly care how you feel. I feel angry, which clouds my judgment and is not good for my heart. Your lawyer feels frustrated. My daughter she just wants to go home, but yet here we are in the middle of the night trying to push you over the goal line.
I'm tired of people pushing me.
So you're just going to destroy everything that you've worked for?
Maybe.
Thomas, everyone at some point in their life feels that way, but if they're lucky, they have people around them who care enough to pull them back from the brink before they do something stupid and irreversible.
Thomas, go home. I'll make sure you're on that bus tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard that all before. Thanks, though.
Not from me. Okay? Not from me. Thank you all for coming. I know you're all very busy. Well, we've had quite a week, huh? Pretty dramatic. We'll all have a story to tell, and hopefully it'll have a happy ending. I would like to apologize for my comments that ended up in the paper. It was unprofessional. It was disrespectful and the wrong way to handle our disagreements. I mean, look, I abhor the so-called mandate that you've been given to prosecute juvenile offenders to the fullest extent of the law. I think it goes against the essence of the juvenile justice system. I think it's a huge backward step in time. And I will continue to fight you on this. Count on it. I believe in this system. But in order for the system to work, we have to put aside our personal differences and focus on each child and each family and each case individually. And that way we can come together and do something that we're proud of. Each day we change kids' lives, and that is a responsibility that we cannot take lightly. So, for my part, I will be submitting a written apology tonight to the examiner. And I hope that satisfies whatever feelings may have been hurt. And I hope that we can move on.
Your Honor, I believe that will satisfy the state's attorney's office. We'll see to it that whatever cases have been transferred and not yet heard will be returned to your dockets as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Ricky, neighbors. Number 5.
Mommy!
Ta-da.
Oh, hey, sweetie. Hey, look. Isn't it great?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hang on. Maybe I should go first. Make sure it's not a full room. Huh? You know, if this social worker thing doesn't work out, maybe I could work as a carpenter, like, what's his name?
Jesus?
I was thinking Harrison Ford, but... Yep, it's all unstable.
Let's get Alicia up there and take a picture for the judge.
Yes.
Wow, Mom, this is great.
Go ahead, Mama, you get up there, too. Alrighty, okay. Here we are. Ricky, move over just a smidge. Sean, get in the picture.
No.
Sean, what would Harrison Ford do? And everybody say hi, Judge Hewson.
Hi, Judge Hewson.
And everybody say thank you, Mr. Potter.
We are here to discharge Thomas McNabb from probation. Appearances?
Donna Kozlowski for Thomas McNabb.
Doug Clifford for the state, Your Honor. The state is satisfied that Mr. McNabb has completed his probation and wishes him the best of luck.
Well, Thomas, when I sign this, you will have officially completed probation. But there is one thing we need to do before, and Ms. Kozlowski, would you do the honors?
Thank you, Judge Gray. We have quite a young man in front of us. Thomas McNabb was taken into DCF as a toddler when his mother was imprisoned on drug charges. He lived in 6 different foster homes before he was 15. At that point, Thomas himself was arrested and convicted for dealing illegal substances. Given a chance to turn his life around, Thomas got his GED while holding down a full-time job. For the last 2 years, Thomas McNabb has passed both the county and state requirements for mandatory drug testing and completed sessions with a court-appointed therapist. Additionally, Thomas has been accepted for the indoctrination program at Cape May, New Jersey, where upon completion he'll serve as a bosun's mate in the United States Coast Guard.
Congratulations, Thomas.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, don't you have a bus to catch? Come in. Marty.
Got your message. Just wanted to hear it in person.
Well, I'm staying on the bench. I mean, I think what you do is important, and I wish you all the luck, but it's just not where I'm most needed.
Okay.
You think I'm going to change my mind?
I think if you do, you know where to find me.
Well, good luck on Capitol Hill.
I'll see you around, Judge Gray.
Well, you probably won't.
Okay.
Seriously. Marty. You won't.